Ninjago Dragons Rising. Now, before Season 2 comes out, I needed to talk about this. So, this is 20th of April. We got 11 days until the 1st of April, and then 4 more days when the episodes come out. Now, Season 1 of Ninjago Dragons Rising, to a lot of people, felt sort of repetitive, compared to a lot of other seasons of Ninjago. Such as, let's go over them. Ninjago Dragons Rising does take techniques from Sons of Gamelon and Hunted, two outstanding seasons. Now, Sons of Gamelon, reason being, is it is a fresh new era. That's what it does. It opens up a fresh new era rising. Something it definitely does with Season 8 Season 8 opens up beautifully. It shows this new era. It expands the world further than it should be. And that's what this season does as well. Now, as well as being separated technically from Master Spinjitzu and the other era prior, it's still chronology connection. It's still connected to the main canon. Now, what does Ninjago Dragons Rising do so well, though? And what other seasons does it connect to? Because I should just expand on it. In any season with dragons. And pretty much it will be proving points of every season, but it does touch upon. For example, people have already mentioned that the tournament part of Part 2 may even connect with parts of Season 4. Now, don't get me wrong, Season 4 is an excellent season, but how are you going to top that? We might be finding out. Now, see, the thing is, what made Season 4 so amazing is Gamelon's side of the story, and we're going to get more about Gamelon's past with Elemental Masters, something that was also key in that season. Season 4 explained that Gamelon could tell you just by a look. Amber. Ice. Lightning. Just like that. He didn't even need to see them power up. Now, see, there's a lot of expansion lore. Ninjago has expanded. If you asked me during Crystallized in 2022 when Ninjago could possibly be taken off the Crystallized, I'll tell you they're going to just keep repeating themselves. Have a new bad, yada yada yada, because it was so repetitive. The same thing, same old boring Horizons. But Ninjago has taken Dragons Rising into a united era, which again is what it was originally called, United. Ninjago Dragons Rising is so amazing. What they do with the 6 original ninja and Master Wu, and if you want to exceed Gamelon and Misako, because let's just say Gamelon and Misako are also important characters and plus Pixel, what they do is they play dice with your 6 ninja, Master Wu, Gamelon, Misako, Pixel. That's like 9. Let's add Skylar for 10. They throw them all out onto the map of Ninjago, and you've divided the 10 somewhere. Doesn't matter. Couldn't matter. They're alive. What matters is they're where. Where is Kai? Kai is on the bounty still. He was the only one left on it. Where the hell did Zane go? There's still information that we don't know about Zane. Cole was with the Finders. Jay was in the administration. Nia had wandered most of the realms and made it to the Rock Realm. What else? Lloyd made it back to the monastery. Aaron and Sora pretty much met at the crossroads. Now, this expansive story, I just touched on 6 characters. Already, we know what all our 6 ninja are, where they are, how to chronologically understand. Master Wu, Gamelon, Pixel, Skylar, Misako. Will we see them again? Honestly, it doesn't matter right now. What matters is figuring everything out. Everything out first is your main priority. Now, Ninjago Dragons Rising is not going to forget old characters. Hell no. They proved the point with introducing a Gecko. And they're going to also prove more points. The power of wind has returned, an element most fans consider to be an amazing power that Moro used to take down the ninja. Now, Ninjago Dragons Rising is not going to abstain from any dark and brutal storylines. Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 is going to take more than what I believe Hunted to have dark tones in, because Hunted was scary as fuck. I have to admit that it was scary. Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 is going to opt out for the Oni trilogy, having maybe a 2-arc story, or if you want to count a 4-story line per beat, you have your part 1, part 2 of season 1, and part 1 and part 2 of season 2. Now, Ninjago Dragons Rising is opting out to be amazing. There is obviously a lot going on, and obviously because the show's not out, we don't know. We so far have information about an evil Jay. We have your new heroes and Kai, Lloyd, and Nia story at the Egelt place. Then we have Zane and Cole on their own mission where they run into Jay and the administration and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot going on, and by the end of the season, all we know right now is somehow something happens with Kai, and then we get put into a tournament. Now, what is to happen? Who's to say? But all I can say is Ninjago Dragons Rising is not repeating elements. It doesn't repeat practical parts of each season without pushing its limit. Ninjago Dragons Rising pushed its dragon hunting limit to a new occasion in Dragons Rising Season 1, where it wasn't just, oh, we hunt dragons for the fun of it. No, the administration hunts the dragons to power the city, to deceive the people, to show them fear, to make them feared of them. It is something that Ninjago Dragons Rising has done pretty much right. Ninjago Dragons Rising does take elements of fresh seasons, such as Hunted, but why wouldn't you? It is something that's fresh, it's something that's current. Ninjago Dragons Rising in its name and core is about the dragons rising up. Having a story about dragons is such a main priority. So if it feels like a repeat of a season, if it feels something of repetitive, remember Ninjago Dragons Rising is supposed to feel like a fresh start. The fresh start is pretty much here. And Ninjago Dragons Rising doesn't get better. And I would say to anyone that might have stopped watching Ninjago because of the movie redesigns, watch it now. You don't need to watch anything else. I recommend you watch this. And if you have been interested in this video, which doubtfully it's the same images every 45 seconds, the most interesting thing, if you haven't watched Ninjago in a while and you step into Dragons Rising, is you don't need to know much. All you need to do is watch the first season of Ninjago Dragons Rising and you're really caught up. And the merge happens, all of 16 realms are united. Lloyd has grown up exponentially, and you'll see that by the 6th, 7th episode of part 1. I recommend Ninjago Dragons Rising all the time. If you guys enjoyed Ninjago Dragons Rising, shout it out in the comments. Thanks for watching. Peace out.